Hello and welcome to a State Water Board tutorial on water measurement data submission. In this video, I will demonstrate how to report a measuring device and an associated data file to fulfill the requirements of the Senate Bill 88 Water Measurement and Reporting Regulation. Simply put, the regulation applies to diverters who are authorized to divert, have previously diverted, or plan to divert more than 10 acre-feet in a single water year. For more specific information about reporting requirements, please refer to our water measurement webpage. Throughout the year, you will need to measure and record the amount of water you divert using either a measuring device, a measurement method, or an alternative compliance plan. At the end of the year, you need to compile your measurement data into a file or set of files, one for each device if you use more than one, that is machine readable and submitted to the board in your annual water use report. Let's look at the file I will be submitting today. It was created using one of the optional templates available on the water measurement website. Here is my measurement data. It is stored in a .csv file and can be opened with Microsoft Excel, one of the formats approved by the board. The first row of the spreadsheet contains my descriptive column headers. These headers ensure that my data can be correctly stored and interpreted by a machine. I have columns for the date and time of measurement, the raw measured value along with units, and the volume calculated from my measurement, also with units. I also have columns for QA/QC, or corrected, data and units. This is important if I identified any errors with the raw device measurements. Note that each column with a value has a corresponding column for units. My data is incomplete without clearly identifying the units I used. The water right I'm reporting for has a face value between 100 and 1,000 acre-feet, so I am required to report daily measurement values. The dates and times in my data file confirm the measurements were taken at the correct frequency. My measurement device is a flow meter, so it collected flow rate data, which I've added to the raw measurement value column and confirmed with correct units. There appeared to be an error with the flow meter where it failed to record a diversion when I knew it was operating. I corrected this value in the QA/QC measurement value column and noted the error in the data flags column. I also used this value to calculate the volume diverted during that period. Note that there are no additional tabs or separate tables in the file. The data is focused on what was measured by my device or method. Now that I have my data file ready, I'm ready to attach it to my annual report. The annual reporting form can be accessed on the Water Board's Report Management System, or RMS. Instructions on how to log in can be found on the Water Measurement and Reporting Regulation website. Measurement data is specific to the reporting year, so I'm going to select and start this year's annual report. After filling out the first few sections of the report, you will find the Water Diversion Measurement page. This is where you will report your measuring device or method information and all associated data files. Since my water right has a face value over 10 acre-feet, I am required to measure, and I'll select that option in the first question. To comply with the regulation, I should be measuring my diversions, including storage if applicable, so I will select the option that confirms I am doing so. I have not submitted an alternative compliance plan or request for additional time, but if I did, I would indicate the date each was submitted in the field provided. Next, I will need to report my measuring device and the data I collected this water year. Since this is the first time I am reporting for this device, I will need to click the button labeled Provide Measurement Device Information and Certification. Note that if I was providing data for a measurement method, I would be able to do so here as well, assuming I filed my report of measurement method using the board's form and survey portal. Clicking the button opens a form for the new measurement device or method, pre-populated with a unique measurement ID number. You must fill out this form completely to comply with device reporting requirements. I have my device info ready, so I'll now type it into the form. Here is my completed form. I've described my measurement device, reported its accuracy and calibration, and demonstrated how the data was recorded. The last question on the page asks for information on telemetered data. If my authorized diversion size or maximum annual water use was above 10,000 acre-feet, I would indicate that I am required to report data by telemetry and provide a link to a public website displaying that dataset. Telemetry is also required for those who meet certain rate of diversion thresholds, so please check our website for full telemetry requirements. Since I do not meet any of the criteria for telemetry, I will select that I am not required. Finally, the form allows you to attach two types of documents. If you use a calculation other than a simple unit conversion to determine the volume of water diverted under your water right, you should attach a rating table or description of that conversion method. Also, if your qualified individual was certified by taking an AB 589 approved measurement class, you must attach a copy of their certificate. Neither of these applies to me, so I will finish up this form by clicking Save at the bottom of the page. This returns us to the previous page, and now my measurement device shows up as registered under that unique measuring device ID. Another way to add a measuring device is by importing one from a previously submitted report, using the button shown here. I would then be able to search for a device using a measurement ID, water right ID, year, or owner name. Selecting the correct device will import all of its info into this report. Now that I have my measuring device or devices reported, I can upload my measurement data for each one using the button to the right of each device. Choose the correct file. I will be using the file shown at the beginning of this video, and provide a short description to help you identify this device or method on future reports. Then click Upload File. Make sure you have a data file uploaded for each device or method you use to measure diversions, and that the State Water Board has all the info necessary to understand how the diversion volume you reported was calculated for this water right. Hitting Return takes you back to the previous page with your data files uploaded. And that's it! Continue completing your annual report and submit it to the State Water Board before the February 1st deadline. Always ensure you fully understand your responsibilities under the regulation before filing. These can be found on our measurement website along with the full regulation text. Thank you for watching, and please contact us with any questions.